Hello, this is Cityscape, a regular vodcast featuring people, place, and ideas that impact Livonia. I'm Dan West with the Livonia Chamber of Commerce. Today, we will meet a Livonia resident who turned her longtime passion for dance into a successful dance studio in Livonia, serving people of all ages for the past 23 years. The Debbie Felton Academy of Dance opened in the 5 Mile Middlebelt area in 2000 and moved to a larger location on Middlebelt near 7 Mile in the fall of 2010. Debbie and her staff of instructors offers a variety of dance disciplines, including tap, jazz, ballet, hip-hop, and musical theater. The Academy serves about 350 students each year. She has been dancing and teaching various disciplines of dance for more than 4 decades, with a focus on guiding dancers into good technique while having fun. Her experience has not stopped her from learning as she continues receiving dance instruction. Also, she's active in trade associations as the current president of the Chicago National Association of America and a certified member of the Chickadee Council of America. And we are joined today by Debbie, who is here at her dance studio. Debbie, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
So, what inspired you to get involved in dance beyond a childhood activity?
So what inspired my interest in dance beyond a childhood activity would be the opportunity to teach at a young age. I was very young when I started teaching dance. I was like 14 or 15 as an assistant, and then was brought right on as a teacher. Back then, times were very different. I loved the choreography aspect of it. That's what usually young teachers like the most, is the choreography and creating. And then it got into watching those dancers grow, and I just wanted to continue to teach and watch these dancers continue to get better and enjoy themselves while they were doing it.
What does it take to be successful at dance?
So to be successful is, depending, like I said, how successful you want to be, is if you want to be a dancer, you have to work very hard for it. But you can be successful and at dance, and it leads into all aspects of your life, not just in dance, but in being able to get in front of people and talk and perform and get up on that stage is amazing for these kids and for everybody.
Well, talk about that. Talk about, dealing with phobias of performing.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you've had young people that are, like in the class, they make friends, but then they have to perform, they have to recite it.
Yes.
Talk about how you guide young people into that, stage fright.
That is like the best thing of the whole season, is to watch these kids get up on stage and perform and see them just love it and can't wait to do it again. We've had little ones. They start at 3 years old. We have them from 3 to adult. Those 3-year-olds, I'll even give you an example. Last year, we had a 3-year-old that just would not go out there. And, you're just thinking, oh my God, this parent is going to want to see their kid on stage. So you just kind of push them out there, and then they stand there with their hands over their ears the whole time, or they're crying, or they get out there and they do a fantastic job. So you never know, but you just got to get them out there, and then they just can't wait to do it again. And the friendships, they're huge. But to see them get on that stage and to see them grow and want to do it again is everything to all of our teachers.
Talk about positive changes you've seen with your students through their dance journey.
Positive changes. There's so many positive changes. We get so many kids in here that are just, they're not outgoing at all, or they're just so shy. And then they get into class and they make friends and they see, hey, it's okay to get out there and dance, or it's okay to make a mistake. That's one of the hardest things for dancers to accept, is that it's okay to make a mistake, and not just in dance, but in life. And that's part of life, is we're gonna make mistakes and we're gonna learn from that. That's why we're in class. We're not in class to know everything. So you see these positive, and then they come back and they're all of a sudden they're just a whole different person. The dance brings it out of them. Being able to perform brings it out of them.
I imagine there's a confidence that gets built in them, being able to express themselves and stand up for who they are. And
huge confidence, and that's what the class is all about, is teaching them how to build that confidence and build that capability of getting up in front of people.
Talk about how the youth dance industry in your time over the last 20 years has evolved.
It has evolved a lot. Number one, when I was growing up, competition wasn't the big thing. We didn't have dance moms. We didn't have the competition. I mean, there was maybe 1 or 2 studios around that did competition. So when I grew up, so nowadays, if you're a studio and you don't have competition, you lose those kids that really want to perform more or have dance in their genre for the rest of their life. They want to dance. So we offered it for those kids that, or those dancers that really want to continue dance as a career. 90% of those kids that are in competition are still not going to do dance as a career. 10% of them, yeah, but just to see them, this is their life right now. You know, dance is their life, but it has evolved in so many ways. It seems to me now, if you're not, everybody has to do dance class, or everybody has to do gymnastics or tumbling, but it seems like they all go through the dance phase. You know, everybody does a dance class. So I think it has evolved a lot. I think that it's just grown so much. You know?
Well, you're like any business. You got to constantly reassess your value proposition to your families that count on you to provide your service.
Yeah, well, and their joy. I mean, they just want to continue with that. You know, they were brokenhearted when they can't dance. You know, to see them come back after the summer. A lot of kids will take a break in the summer, and they can't wait to get back in the fall. You know, we've already got registrations coming in for the next season already because people can't wait. You know, so it's very exciting.
Talk about your philosophies and how you have 10 dance instructors.
Yeah.
Talk about your philosophy as you guide them to leading your classes.
Well, our main philosophy is dance education that's fun, but we want educated classes, but we want structured classes as well. I try to keep my team, you know, motivated. We do conventions every year. We do meetings. We do parties. We do night out. So we have. Education is the thing, is the key, is that we want to keep them all educated, and so it's a constant thing. You never stop learning.
Well, Debbie, we congratulate you on your sustained success of operating a dance studio here in Livonia, 23 years now, and obviously you got more ideas coming for the future. We wish you all the best, and we thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
So that's all we have for this edition of Cityscape. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time.